Blessings and welcome. And before we start our mini readings, in today's prayer, in supplication, we ask for freedom, or certain freedoms. And before we can be anywhere, free, um, even if we're in bondage or free from bondage, we must already be there in consciousness. This is very important to realize. Just like people pray for certain powers, for the awakening of their eye or the opening of their eye, you must already be in that spirit consciousness for that eye to be awakened. So many of us, our minds are so closed in judgment, and we think that all these appearances are is the world, is the truth, is the reality. And this is why many masters, all the ones that we know of, either lived in the desert or went to the desert to pray, to fast, to have all the trappings of the world out of sight, mind, out of their senses. And so that they can see what the reality is and how to manifest and how to be that word. If we want to have a lot of money, we have to understand not only to be in that wealth consciousness, but we have to understand what money is. And part of that understanding is not having it. And when people don't have or think they don't have money, they feel lack, they feel poor, but it's not the money. The money is just teaching us that we don't lack, that we have everything around us that we need. And so we learn how to magnetize, be that vibration, like attracts like, to vibrate at that same vibration as wealth consciousness by being empty. When you're surrounded by all these things and thoughts and clutter, and there's no room for the higher vibration, and we feel trapped, we feel bound. So be thankful, wake up feeling thankful, this thankfulness for all that we have, all that we give, and all that we receive. And the real wealth appears when we are in service. Service to God. Service to humanity. Give with an open and a loving heart. And you will see how much you magnetize, how quickly your vibration is raised. And you will see you lack nothing. Okay, come to God as an empty cup. We are ready to be fulfilled with the first billet and all the billets. All right. The first thing we get is you're complicating things. Do not complicate. Keep it simple. Keep your life simple. Declutter. Just simplify. And this isn't just physically, but mentally too. There's a tendency to make things more than it is. Hello all. Staying healthy and spiritual. Thanks. Danya. Okay, so keep things simple. And remember, this is for all of us. So thank you. Thank you, Danya. Keep your sense of humor. It's not as bleak as it appears to be. Or, see the bright side of things. See as they say, there's a silver lining in every cloud. And you have a marvelous sense of humor. So really appreciate that and use it and see the humorous side of life. Self-worth realization. And really, that's the answer. Laugh. Keep your beautiful sense of humor and really experience that joyfulness that is you. Oh, this is Lotus. Love, Lotus. Oh. Something about a secret. There's a part of you that you don't want others to know about, or you're hiding a side of you on purpose. But the thing is, that side of you that you're trying to hide and not express is it's so beautiful. And it's very emotional, and it's very expressive. So let your light shine. Let that expressiveness, let yourself sparkle, is really the message. Calm as a tranquil ocean, Reverend Joseph. So the key for everyone is, don't worry what other people think. Be yourself. Be who you are. Just let yourself sparkle. Let yourself shine. People worry too much about what other people think, and so they really hide the best parts of them. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. breathe. Do the breathing, the 10, 10, 10, 10, whatever, tens, breathing. There's something in the lungs, something in the heart that feels very heavy. And it has a lot to do with karma and past life. So do the breathing to release some of this heaviness. And the and so this heaviness is preventing you from moving forward, from uh, being something. You're slowing down things around you. You need to release this heaviness and really breathe and breathe deeply. Go out in nature, and so that you can move forward more quickly. Um, but knowing when to when to go quickly and when to go at a slower pace, that is takes wisdom and discrimination. But something karmic is really weighing you down. That's um, preventing you from moving forward and being something about time, missing opportunity, or missing the timing is a little off. Do your breathing. For Diane Camillo, is it time for me to move to Berlin? And that's a thing. Yes and no. Um, there's a karmic thing, as we said, that's keeping you from really moving. And I get a yes, but there's something keeping you back. Heavy karmic thing. So breathe, do the breathing, and it will help you, the whole Ponopono breathing. And if you're not sure what that breathing is, please ask the ministers in Berlin, Lotus and Daniel. Huh. Okay, I have to admit I don't quite understand the complete message, but it says don't look, keep, don't always look down, and that doesn't mean a physical looking down. It's the way you perceive life is looking down, and so you need to open up your perception more by looking up. Life is good. Life is, there's so much out in the vistas, in the universe, but something about the gaze is going down, and it's more of an inner gaze that's going down, not a physical outer gaze. So start, you know, it takes faith to look up. It takes belief. It takes trust, to trust in the Lord. Because why you're looking down is because you don't want to misstep. You want to do everything perfectly. You don't want to trip up. So, so the inner looking down is to keep you to prevent you from tripping up. But you have to let go of that, to have faith, to trust, and so that you can start looking up, and the vistas, things will start opening up for you through faith, trust, belief, and you will see um, how things will start changing for you. And remember, this is for everyone. This is Chalice. Yes. Oh, I hope that makes sense.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Thank you all for participating in the billets, and it helps every one of us. Is that all of the billets? Did I miss somebody?
Did you have Daniels?
Oh, no, there's no other billet. Do you remember Daniel's? Unless there's two together. No? We're checking for Daniel's. Maybe Daniel just wants, hold 1 second. Okay.
We can get it online.
While he's, oh, can you read it to me? Because
Awakenings, love, Daniel.
Awakenings. All right. Since we already know whose billet it is, to be awakened. Well, I know this is for the person. Okay, this is what we hear. Wake up and smell the roses. I know the cliche is wake up and smell the coffee, but this one, your guides say, wake up and smell the roses and the sweetness of life. Mother Mary, the Queen of the Rose, Saint Teresa of Lisieux, the Little Flower, and there's so many of the Mother, Divine Mother aspect that can help us all to create, to be creative. And that is for you what you need to do in this wake up and smell the roses, is to wake up to your creativity, to wake up to the Divine Mother in you, to wake up to that nurturing spirit in you and nurture yourself, heal yourself, and you will find in this great recognition of the feminine side of this Divine Mother in you, more of your creative power will start developing and will start awaken. You will start awakening to your creative power. So this is for all of us too. You know, really wake up and smell the roses, that beautiful Divine Mother. Okay, and nurturing spirit. So that's it for the billet reading. So